Hello out there in YouTube land, Rival here. Thanks for stopping by. I got just one thing on the turntable for you this week, so we'll get into it. I got a couple more things I'll be making some separate videos on. We'll do a little shop update at the end. So as you can see, we've got a Sebenza here. It is in fact a Sebenza 25. You can tell by the double groove style that Chris Reeves got going on here. This is really the first Sebenza I took on for someone who's been a good customer of mine. And he's been really patient, so I'm glad that both of these turned out really good. I had originally done another G10 scale that thickness just wasn't right on. It just wasn't up to the quality that we needed, so he was patient enough to let me start over on that one, and so here's what we come up with. So we've got a Thunderstorm Kevlar scale on this one. I don't know if you can see, it's got a slight convex to it. So just a light rounding to it to give it a nice, really comfortable contour. Some close-ups here. I love the way the lightning strike, or the thunderstorm in Kevlar rather, really gives it a cool look. The resin that it's made with just gives a really, really awesome 3D look. I mean, you can see like every fiber in that weave. So this thing is really cool. Because it is a micarta style kind of substance, it's a little bit, slightly more flexible than, say, carbon fiber. I'm not saying it's less durable, it has different properties. It's like micarta and G10. They're both really durable, but the micarta being cloth-based and this being Kevlar-based, it just has that slight give to it. So I actually had to bond it to a thin G10 liner just to make sure that its rigidity was up to par. So you can tell I blended it pretty damn good with just a nice dark brown, and so it still gives it a nice classy look. But it also it's polished G10 on the inside, so it's going to give it a smoother action. Hello. There we go. Oh, alright, sorry. I'm reaching around, there we go, a tripod to do that, but it is smooth. I'm going to polish up the washers just a little bit more. This scale seems to be a lot smoother than this scale, so we'll get there, but this thing looks pretty damn nice with the Thunderstorm Kevlar on this side, and then just the plain, I believe he's got a sheath or something that he carries. It's pretty scratched up, so some pretty good pocket carry and some pretty good use. That's nice to see on a Reeve. So just to give you an idea what the other scale looks like and how easy it is to get these done. Well, hopefully you guys won't be too bored with this. Try and go quick. But I did make these scales as easily swappable as possible. Being a Sebenza and it only has 3 screws to take off to get there, kind of helps a lot anyways, so in order to swap these out, literally just pop this bad boy off. I generally start with the back. There we go. Nice and tight. I tried to keep my tolerances good as humanly possible, being that I was working on a Reeve and his tolerances are rather ridiculously awesome. So hopefully everybody feels this is up to snuff for the quality of knife that it is. And you just barely snug these things down on a Reeve. There's other knives where I'll crank these handle screws down, but you just don't need it because everything is gosh darn near perfect. And there we go. Well, it's a little tight actually. There we go. And that is buttery smooth as well. Well, sorry guys, I'm reaching around a tripod to do this, so it's a little awkward sometimes. Plus, most people aren't going to flick a Reeve, so it just opens nice and smooth. I've got nano oil on there, and I'll actually polish these bearings up to about 3,000, 4,000 grit, so just to get them nice and buttery smooth. For the G10 scale, he just wanted an orange with a small Anso pattern, so I tried to get this as good as I could. As an added bonus, I did this a little bit different. I also I concaved it, so I put a light bevel and then a light bevel to give it that arched feel, that nice rounded feel in the palm. And then I put the pattern on, so it kind of goes up at an angle. Let's see if you can catch it like this. You can kind of see there. So it gives it that rounded contour, same as this one has, which is what he specifically asked for. So that fits very comfortably in the hand. Sneak up on this, see if I can get you guys. I can't. There we go. Focus. Just so you can see. Of course, all the patterning and everything's done by hand. So that fits pretty damn good. So all in all, I think we're pretty pleased with how this turned out. I'll be showing them these here probably right after I finish up uploading this video. So other things we got. I got one of the new Kershaw and Emerson collaborations. It's just about done being pimped out, so I'm going to actually show you guys that in a separate video, and I'm going to do a compare and contrast to how that's built versus how a regular Emerson is built, because there's some pretty big differences and some pretty nice changes on the Kershaw version. And then I've got a pair of titanium neck knives coming in with a new design I put together. Here it is. This is a really awesome micro cleaver or handheld palm cleaver with a 3-finger grip. So this bad boy is going to be freaking awesome. So I can't wait till this is done. And I'll show you guys that in another video as well. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.